How you going, people? I don't know if you can see the moon. I can't really see it on here. The moon's up there somewhere, but it's not showing up. That's kind of odd. Huh. It's early in the morning here in Texas. Nice, quiet, peaceful morning. Oh, there's the moon right there. So the sun's coming up. The moon's still out over there a little bit. Sunrise is coming in Texas. I like it when it's nice and quiet. I can come out here, hear the birds. I already fed the horses. And so now let's get to some gun video. Shit. Okay, so I got the trusty old shotgun out here. And they sell these for these at the flare shop. Not the flare shop, Walmart or any place like that. They sell these little flares so you can get out here, and if you're caught on a boat or you shoot it out a little flare gun. But they're 12 gauge shotgun shells. So if you have a 12 gauge, you can shoot it right out of the 12 gauge. So I'm going to shoot one of these out of 12 gauge. I tried to videotape this at night and I just can't pick it up. So hopefully during the day you'll be able to see it, and I'll be able to scan. So the problem with these things is they make them a little bit longer than a shotgun shell, so they don't really fit easy. But that little cone right there, if you want to cut this off and make it load easy, you can. I can load this in my 1100. Let me get the regular shell out. So I'm going to take the regular shotgun shell out, and then I'm going to put this in here, and it won't go in. I know it's dark, people, but it won't go in unless I pull this back and make it a little bit longer. And then I just kind of fit it in the hole, and then if I hit my release underneath, it loads it. So now I'm going to shoot it. I know somebody's right now saying, don't shoot it, it's a long barrel, it won't, it'll burn. You know what, it came out okay last time. So I'm going to try and shoot this right down at my pond. I'll go a little bit higher. Hopefully, if I aim right at the pond, I'm not sure how high it goes, so I don't want to burn down my neighbor's yard. So I kind of got to go up. So hopefully it will come in picture when I shoot this. If not, I'll try to scan in on it. And it's still kind of damp out here, so hopefully I don't light nothing on fire. All right, here we go. So you can see it. It's burning pretty bright. It's landing in my pasture, and it kind of went out before it hit the ground, and that was pretty much over my thing. It's pretty quiet. It's not as loud as a shotgun. It sets out a pretty good signal flare. Other uses for this, not that I'm promoting any type of revolution or anarchy behavior. However, other uses, let me zoom this out. Shit, that shit's way in there. Other uses for this would be, let's say if Ukraine had these during their revolution and they had a shotgun or a flare gun and they had that flare, it can be used as an ignition device. So let's say you had 10 guys with jars of gasoline and oil mixed, because it burns more and it makes more smoke. And all those people, nobody had a flame device. Nobody lit nothing. Nobody had to catch themselves on fire. You just threw these jars of gasoline and oil on a building, a car, a tank, a skirmish line, abusive tyrannical government, riot line. If you threw all these jars of gasoline and oil all over the road, and then one person had a flare gun, and you shoot that flare gun, this would ignite the gas and oil. Now the gas would ignite first from this and the fumes, and then that would ignite the oil. But regardless, this is a great, these little, and again, they're kind of expensive. They're like 20 bucks for 4, maybe 22 bucks at Walmart. I don't know if you can get them cheaper online or buy them in bulk. But they fit all 12 gauges. Now, there's other uses for these besides signaling, letting somebody know. This could also be a way to initiate some sort of attack or movement. If I wanted you guys to move and we were far and we didn't have communication, when the flare goes up, that's when everybody goes. The military uses flares like that. It's a communication device. It's a signaling device if you're trying to give somebody your location. The negative to that is whoever shoots this, it comes pretty much from your gun. It's like a tracer round, so it's easy to backtrack where you are. So once you shoot this, you would want to move if you're shooting it and you don't want them to know where you're at, and it's some sort of signal or communication process. However, if you want them to know where you're at and you shoot it, it's pretty easy to backtrack. You shoot it straight over your head and it pretty much comes down, illuminates. At night it's pretty bright. It's pretty damn easy to see. It says on there how far you can see it. I don't know how many miles or whatever. But back to my old for you Army guys who know how to drill. So anyway, I like them. Again, 20 bucks for 4. It's a good thing to have in your arsenal or in your background. I'm sure they're going to make them illegal soon, because that's what liberals in government do. They make them illegal. But another way to use these is you see videos on YouTube where people are lighting fires and they're pouring gas or something on a large wood pile and they have to light it and they're trying to throw a match and they're getting close. This is a great way to light a fire at a distance. You throw your gasoline on your burn pile or on your wood pile, you get back at a safe distance and you fire one of these into the wood pile and it starts your fire. So there's legitimate good uses for it. It's handy to have. It's good for signaling, good for communication with other people, good for giving away your location, good for lighting fire sources at a distance. So wanted to do that video and I tried to do it at night and it just doesn't work. So I figured I'd do it early in the morning so hopefully you could see a little bit. And we still got the sun coming up looking good on a Texas morning with the moon out there somewhere. There it is. That little sucker likes to hide from me. Hey shit, I think there's somebody on there. Freaking, I just discovered aliens. Alright, well, isn't that there?